This is Sheikh Sufi Ba. SheikhSufi@gmail.com. SheikhSufi@gmail.com. Opening prayer for the greatest shaman that I know in the West, Brother Ankh, Rising Sun. A'udhu billahi bismillahi inna waliyullahu. A'udhu billahi bismillahi inna waliyullahu. A'udhu billahi bismillahi inna waliyullahu. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin al-Fatihi lima ulika wal-Katimi lima sabaka ناصر الحق بالحق والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدره ومقداره العظيم.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'een. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladina an'amta alayhim. Ghair maghdubi alayhim. Waladwallin. Alhamdulillah. Dr. Sanada Kamara, co-founder of Temple Mother Earth, sending love, peace, and abundance prayer to everyone around the world.
Beloved mighty present, great hosts of sitting ascended masters, great angelicals, great cosmic beings who govern the system of worlds and the seven mighty worlds. Lord, we call upon your grace to heal the earth of the actions of the sinister forces. Their plan is to eliminate the population in the most horrible and murderous ways. They have already poisoned our food with things we can't even pronounce. They poisoned the water with fluoride. They poisoned the air with chemtrails. They have poisoned the medicine with side effects that will kill you if you take it. And they have poisoned the technology against mankind. They have weaponized all these things against mankind. We call upon your grace to free us from the sinister forces whose diabolical plan is to make this world the most hellish place. America, which was the light of the world, that was brought to the world, established in this world to make every human being here ascendant, and then to have that spread throughout the world. Lord, we ask you to incarnate in this very planet. Incarnate in mass, incarnate with sitters and ascended masters, with divine beings of every type to bring in revolutions of meditation, revolution of mantra repetition, revolution of chanting, revolution of spreading love and light, revolutions of knowledge. Lord, we call upon you to empower us with our divine selves, so that we can rid the world of these very sinister forces whose aim is to do nothing but create this place to be a Sodom and Gomorrah. We already know that Earth is the most wicked planet in the universe. Let us turn it to be the light of the world, so that it is the greatest planet in the universe, so that we excel even what is happening in the great central sun. As a matter of fact, Lord, we ask all the beings from the great central sun to incarnate on the earth, to incarnate on the earth, to incarnate on the earth within us, so that we could do the work that I'm begging for now. Oh Lord, I ask this in the name of Swami Nityananda Paramahansa, Bhagavan Nityananda, Guru Mahā Chivilasananda, beloved Saint Germain, Lord Jesus the Christ, Lord Buddha, Allah, and the great Sundar Kumar. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am.
Greetings, loved ones. My prayer for you for 2024 is to be in a vibrational receiving match. A vibrational receiving match for happiness, for giving, for gratitude, for wisdom, for discernment, with abundance of blessings, for your soul tribe, for your soulmate, for your open-mindedness, for your spiritual growth, for divine love, and for a healthy, emotional, physical, spiritual body. I wish you all these things and pray that you receive all these things in the year 2024. Using known languages. Ashe, Amin, and Namaste. You can reach me at Instagram, Sequoia_spirit, that is SEQUOIA. Again, I wish you all these blessings and so much more in the year of 2024. Thank you.
Aboru aboye aboshishe alafia ubuntu assalamu alaikum assalamu alaikum sanda om namah shivaya. I give you praise in the main shalom. Whatever your wonderful beliefs and your system of beliefs is, we give praise. But we give praise to the Olodumare, the Olorun, the Somole, the Agbamole, Efunfuni, Legi, Kuku, Tekunani, Samujuana, what their room, Mojuba, Mudemo, Male, Mafon, Matibojo. We give praise to the God who is the owner of today, the owner of yesterday, and the owner of all days to come. He to whom the Rumole and Agbamole exist to know his laws and command, originating creator, all things discovered and yet to be discovered. We give praise to our grand, powerful ancestors, those wise ones who come, give us directions, light, love, and help us to be able to receive the benefit in our life. We ask that you be able to embrace the great divinity of Rumila, the one who is witness creation, second only to all of the Mari, the owner of medicine, more powerful than medicine, the immense orbit that fought the day of death. He too who is the perfect in the house of wisdom. He is able to heal and to regenerate you creatures of ill luck and bring them perfectly back into homeostasis, understanding, light, and love, and helping you to embrace the love of the universe as we give praise to all the creatures of the universe, everything that moves and reverberates, and the vibration that moves in your life. Allow you to find goodness, allow you to find health and vitality, strength to move forward for the accomplishment of all the goals that you have set for you and your family. My name is Babalao Oluwole Abiyomi Fakunle Adetutu Ronkolo de Manyansa. My nickname is Babalao of Harlem. We send greetings to you today. As you at www.ifakunle.com, you can reach me and we will talk. Peace.
A call to the warrior in you, to the healer in you, the king, the queen, the magician, the lover in you. Every single day, we are called to walk in our purpose. Answer the call. Lay down your burden and anything that holds you back and take your rightful place. The battle is everywhere. It's right in your face. Let's go.
Success is your destiny. Yes. Love, wisdom, power. Remember always who you are. Yes. Yes. I am love, wisdom, power. Yes. Yes. I am love, yes, power. Yes. I am.
All right, peace, everyone. Welcome. This is Abdullah Bey. Welcome to Moorish Monday with Abdullah Talib Mosi Bey on Magnet Crystal Pyramid YouTube. Thank you for joining me today. And we have one of the panelists of our upcoming Moorish Governance Birthright and Nationality Claim Conference scheduled in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, May 18th, 2024. So we're less than 1 month away. Get your tickets. Get your tickets. The new flyer is pinned on Abdullah Bey's Facebook page with the Eventbrite link. So go to Abdullah Bey's Facebook page and you'll see pinned the new flyer and the Eventbrite link. Get your tickets. Get your tickets. All right, so we have one of the panelists, Sister Mia Bey, Sister Mia Moore Bey, will be joining us. Who are the Moors? Who are the Moors? This is a fantastic. So before we get into the actual presentation, we're going to talk to a Sister Mia Moore, who's one of the panelists, and about her involvement with the upcoming conference and her community outreach history. Sister Mia Moore, welcome.
Well, Islam, brother. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. You reached out to me about 3 months ago, and it's been definitely you've been on a elevation climb of and growth. And you've been studying with the Moroccan Post School of Government and International Law for a few months now, and definitely. So you've been involved in community outreach. I know you're a seamstress. We've talked about that yesterday, and you've been doing that for a while. So you also talk about you being a seamstress and how you're being a seamstress has how enabled you to connect with the community. I know you've done vending over the years. Talk about your vending and how you've been able to develop network with rapport, connecting with different people in the Detroit area as well as the surrounding cities.
Absolutely. Yes, I am a seamstress by right. My mom taught me how to sew when I was a young girl, and I took on that trade and I just made it my own. So yes, and here in the Michigan territory, I'm always on the scene with young people, teaching the young ladies how to sew, how to craft their own outfits, have their own dresses. And I also teach a sewing class, a free sewing class, where I volunteer my time at Nandy Bookstore, where young ladies come in and teach them sewing, crafting, different things of that sort. Also, I have been studying nationality at Nandy's Knowledge Cafe for about 4 years now. And we meet there every Wednesday at 6 o'clock, and we share different aspects on nationality. And that also, the people, it helps me, share my sewing craft with the people that come in, and also share, how important nationality is with the people. So during the years, my sewing has brought me in the community with the people and sharing my gifts, and also sharing the knowledge of nationality with the people within the community.
Great,
Yes,
great.
Yes.
I know you have spoken to me about your vending over the years, and also talk about how you have networked and developed relationships with different community leaders in the Detroit and surrounding city.
Absolutely. My vending also brought me to Nandy Knowledge Cafe, where every year Nandy do things with the Nandys. She's very fluent in the community, has been in the community for over 20 years, sharing in the community. So when I connected with Nandy, I was able to vendor. She held vendoring different times of the year at different events. And also I move around the city doing vendoring. So within the vendoring, I get to meet a lot of people and get to share with the people. I also get to, doing my vendor, I also take donations and also give a lot of stuff away to the community. And so I've been doing the vendoring for over 12 years in the communities. And we move all over the city, different places in different areas of the city of Detroit where I do my vendoring. I get to meet a lot of people doing the vendoring. And doing my vendoring, I share my sewing craft, also bring in a lot of things to the community where you will get it over online for a higher price. I try to keep the prices and stuff all basically affordable for the communities that I'm in. And I also give a lot away while I'm out vendoring in the community. If I see a young lady walking by without shoes on, I will actually call her over and give her clothes and shoes. So within my vendoring, I also share with the community and get to know the people that's within the communities. When I see people need help, I give away a lot of stuff that I take out to sell, and people don't have the money. I, still share these products of mine with the peoples because I want to be able to freely give to those in need.
So you have developed, you got a chance to know the people. You're showing the people that you care about them. So when you are able, so when you go out there to teaching about their Moorish nationality, they're more receptive because you have developed a rapport. You have shown them that you care. You have placed yourself in the community and get the chance to know them. So that is definitely wonderful. You also you're planning to bring me out there in July. I connected you with Brother Jeff. Brother I've known for 14 years in Detroit, and you have begun to work with him as he's part of a group that is putting on an event on, I think, July 17th. And you're planning to you're looking to facilitate myself, King El Bay, Spakola Lee Kusar and yourself, to have a lecture the day at the Nandy Bookstore, the day before that July 27th event. So I plan to be out there for about 5 days, and we're going to be on the radio, and on that Sunday. Yes. So let's talk a little bit about that.
So we invited you to come here and to be on the radio with the Queen Hour with a Maxim Cooks Bay. She's one of the Moors who do a lot of outreaching through community outreach through her Queen Hour radio station, where she shares a lot with all the Moors about she share agriculture with the Moors, how to grow. She share a lot of information concerning the prophet. So what we're trying to do is bring our people in within the community awareness of that. It's so important that you know who you are. So so we'll have you on Sunday. That Sunday you'll be in. I forgot the date on that day, but you'll be coming in that Sunday at 6:00. And speaking with Maximum Cook Bay, it'll basically be a open mic where you just share whatever you need to share.
Absolutely. I think that's the 28th, July 28th, because the event is on Saturday. July 27th, that's correct. So it'll be the next day, the July 28th. The lecture will be Friday, July 26th. Looking to have St. King El Bay, myself, Sister Bacola Lee Kusar Il. And so and yourself, all four of us will be placed on the flyer. Also, you'll be starting your classes, your weekly classes at the Nandy Bookstore. Talk about that.
Yeah, we every Wednesday, we've been doing it for the past 4 years, but we some time came in between where we moved away from it, but we moved back into it within the last month, where we're meeting every Wednesday at Nandy Bookstore. Basically, nationality is the order of the day, basically giving the fundamental principles of just explaining to people who you are and who you're not. just giving people idea, like the prophet said, if you just know yourself, get to know yourself. And if you know yourself, a lot of your questions would be answered, who you are according to your ancestors.
All right, awesome. All right. So we're going to dive right into your presentation. You've been preparing this for about 2 months now. The topic today is who are the Moors? Sister Mia Moore Bay is one of the panelists of the upcoming Moorish Governance, Birthright, and Nationality Claim Conference in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Get your tickets soon. Once again, the Eventbrite and flyer is pinned on Abdullah Bay's Facebook page. So you take it away. Who are the Moors?
Yes, who are the Moors? You know, that's a great question. Who are the Moors? You know, who are the Moors? We've been told we are a lot. So let's learn today who we are. You know, who are the Moors? We are Black kings and queens that ruled part of Europe for almost 700 years. The term Moor, sorry about that. The term Moor seems familiar but confusing. There's a reason why. It does not actually describe a specific ethnicity or race. Instead, the concept of Moor has been used to describe alternative, the range of Muslim in Spain, Europe, of African descent, and others for centuries. Driven from the Latin word morus, the term was originally used to describe Berbers and other people from the ancient Roman Mauritania and Mauritania in what is now North Africa. Beginning in the Renaissance, Moors and blackamoor were also used to describe any person with dark skin. According to the Oxford English dictionaries, Moors can be depicted as being mostly black and very swarthy, meaning dark in skin, and hence the word is often used for Negro. The Moors from North Africa conquered and ruled Spain for 781 years, from AD 711 to 1492. And this picture you see here today is a picture of a Moorish king, Montemuso, who went all over the world giving away so much gold that he had to buy the gold back because he had crashed the economy. And you can also always find these Moors, Google them on Facebook, YouTube, have more information concerning. Here's another one of our painting of one of our Moors that ruled Spain back in 711 for the 800 years. And these are mostly, I will be sharing as pictures because we need to know our facial premium. And mostly when we see and we hear about Moors, we're seeing other skin colors and we're seeing other skin pigmentation that's saying they are Moors, but we're here today to show you that Moors are the dark-skinned people that rule Europe and for 800 years. Here's another picture where we're showing where a Moor king in Europe that helped.
You there, sister?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry, my mic had cut off. Yes, another Moor king where we see the picture that pigmentation of skin is the black Moors we see, as we read in under the dictionary, that most of the Moors that from Europe had the black pigmentation of their skin that ruled in those times. And also I'm sharing this picture here. It's Spain, their annual Blackface parade that reflects the history of when African Moors ruled over the Iberian Peninsula, and the Moors and Christians of the envoy of the Cavalcade of Kings. So this is where they still honor the Moors today in these black faces, where you have these European people with the black faces, and that's honoring the Moors. And here in Spain, they do a parade every year where we see the black faces again. I'm sorry, went too fast. where we see these black faces of these people imitating the Moors. And why don't we hear about these events in our media, in our mainstream media, with all these Europeans with the black face here and wearing the turbans? I'm sorry, wearing the fezzes. So we don't hear about these events in the our mainstream media. And so what happened to the true Moors? And why are these people at this event painting their face black? If they Europeans were Moors and we have these different skin pigmentation that was more, why did they not come within their own skin pigmentation, but they chose to use a black skin pigmentation? And that was done for a reason, because these people are imitating the Moors that ruled Spain and Europe during those years, those times. Here, another picture, we have a black Moor empress that ruled Rome during the 1575. Here go another Moorish king that ruled Spain and Europe for 800 years. Sorry about that. So the history conformed through these pictures that I have shown so far. You can see that history confirmed that the Moors ruled in Europe, primarily Spain and Portuguese, for almost 700 years. They were known for their influence in Europe culture. Many people have no idea that the Moors are Europeans of African descent. So from 711 to 1492 AD, African Moors ruled Southwest Europe countries, dark white in this area, especially Portugal, which was the first example of the Negroes African Republic in Europe, Negitos.
All right.
So, all right. And so the Moors here, okay, here we have the Moors are Europeans of African descent. So we're used to seeing the picture on my right as a Moor of for Europe, but here's a picture of a Moor, a black Moor, of a European, a black African Moor European of African descent. And her skin is pigmented as melanated Moor.
All right. So what you're showing here, Sister Amir Moore, is that there's one on the right is a depiction of a fraud. This is a misrepresentation of Moors, and the one on the left is what is the proper representation of Moors. So you're showing this for a reason, and because when Moor, they see it, the image on the right, and so this is and we have the question, who are the Moors? Your topic is, who are the Moors? So this is really good.
Yes. So we're used to, when we're saying European, that we're looking at the pigmentation of the skin of the person on my right. But here there's have been a deception, because when we go back into our ancient ancestors and back into history, we see that a European pigmentation skin was a melanated mother. So who are those people in the Kingdom of Morocco claiming to be the descendant of the people who established the Moorish Empire in Europe in 711 and ruled in Europe for 800 years? Because in 711 and for 800 years, the Moors, all the pictures of the Moors that I showed you prior are the Moors that rule, and they established these people established cropping in Europe. They showed them Europe their language. They taught Europe in their schools. They taught them how to plant, how to grow, how the numbers, the different use of numbers. So these kings and queens went and civilized Europe. These Moors kings and queens. So who are those in the Morocco that's claiming to be these Moors? Who are these Moors that claim to civilize the pig? This a great deception. As you look at the picture, you'll see how this is a picture of the king of Morocco, a modern day king of Morocco, and here's a painting of a ancient king of Morocco. And if you see um, how they copied from this painting, and how the modern day Moors today, even to the umbrella that he carried. So we see how they took the painting and they made their images from the painting of the ancient Moors.
Oh, that's awesome. This is awesome. Great,
Yes.
it's great presentation so far.
And here go another, and this is basically, these pictures are showing you what the Moors look like then and what the Moors look like now. So we see that throughout the years that the Europeans and these infiltrated Moors have always marked what they see that the Moors have done. If you look at the Moors here, we have a picture of a Moor, and these Moors on the left, which you will see have an African descent of skin pigmentation, and you see the Sultan that is riding on the horse. He's having African color. He's a melanated brother. And here we see that this modern day picture, once again, has imitated this painting from our ancient Moabites, mothers and sisters from our ancient European descendants. And as you see the Sultan here, he's pigmented as a melanated brother, and the Sultan here is skin pigmented as a European brother, and which one of the Arabics brother. So this picture basically shows how they imitate us so much throughout history. They taking our history and making it their own. So here's another. Who are these Moors that claiming to be the Moors who civilized Europe in 711? We have here another painting of a king Moor in Europe and Spain during the 1500s, and here we have a modern day Moroccan. So who are these Moroccans, and who are that imitating our ancient brothers and sisters? Moors who fought against the Night Orders of Europe. So, like I said, basically we're bringing in these pictures and these paintings so we can see, well, who are these people and what did they look like? So as we learning so far, that most of them look just like us. Our ancient Rome, our ancient Europe, ancient Spain, the brothers, most of the people that habitated that time look mostly like us. And this is another painting of a prince, that European prince that helped stabilize Europe and Spain during that 800 years that ruled and civilized that plane of the world. And we have the Moor here who's imitating on our right. Who are these Moors that's imitating us? And here's again, we have a picture of a Moor who's von Hutton. He was a portrait, and he reformed an outspoken critic of the Roman Catholic Church. And he was over our arm, over the military, where he was keeping this Catholic in order, helped civilizing Europe and Spain during our 800 years of ruling. So the crusade against the Moors between 1095 and 1235. We also see here in these pictures where we see the Crusaders being the European, and we're seeing the Moors here as melanated people. as we see on both sides, and these are ancient paintings. So who are those people in the Kingdom of Morocco claiming to be the descendant of Moors who fought against the night orders of the European kingdom, in which is known as the Crusade against the Moors between 1095? Who are these Moors? Who are these Moors? Here you see the Moor, what the Moor looked like, our knights of arms, what he looked like, and who are these people that claiming to be the descendant of those Moors of the knights, the leaders of the emperors of the knights of the holy realms of the empire? Who are these people on my left who's claiming to be the descendant of this knight? Here's another picture of the Moors and the knights. Who are these people? Once again, who are these people in the Kingdom of Morocco claiming to be Moors? So with the even when it comes to the statues and the paintings of the royal Moors of African descent throughout Europe, let's see what they look like. Here they are. Here we go. And this is a statue in Europe of Casper. He was, and here's some more statues of in Europe of the coat of arms. So these are melanated people, Moors that we see in our ancient statues and our ancient painting look just like us, people of dark skin. Here's another statue, another Moor, skin is just as dark. So who are those people in the Kingdom of Morocco claiming to be the descendant of Moors who represented by the statues and these paintings throughout Europe? So who are these people? So let's compare. These are the statues of Europe, of the Moors, and these are the people that claim to be the descendants of these statues. What's wrong with this picture? You know, what is wrong with this picture? It don't match. It don't add up. Here's another painting and of a king that was over Europe and running Spain, and a Moorish king. And these people over here to my right claim to be the descendant of this king. So we have this throughout history where we see that throughout history that we have these kings, melanated skin color people that are running and ruling and actually stabilizing society. But when it comes to the modern day, the pigmentation of their skin has changed. So what it tells me is that somebody has stole a legacy, have stole a history and calling it their own. So the Moors coat of arms, so for the Moors coat of arms for European families throughout Europe, let's see what they look like. Here we go. We see that I have to go in. I got this mic thing on the front. I can't read it. We see that
the contributions of the Moors will forever be remembered through heads which appear all over Europe as paintings, statues, and coat of arms, statues, and on the coat of arms and flags of municipalities, religious groups, and families. It's important to note the Europeans often portrayed Moors in a positive light, often adorning them with crowns and jewelry.
Yes, and what we know, what we can say here, when we see these coat of arms in Europe and they have the Moor's face as being African descent, you don't have a coat of arms or your face on a coat of arms unless you are a prominent person in society, like a king or a queen or a prince. So this show you who was these These coat of arms prove to us that these Moors in Europe was kings and queens at that time, because they was honored on coats of arms and jewelry all over Europe.
Absolutely. Princes and marquises of people of high status, high stature. So absolutely continue. Great job.
Yes. So as we see throughout Europe, all these different coats of arms of melanated people of high status, high as kings and queens in the community of Europe. And most of the coats of arms, it show you coats just mean that the jacket that they wore, and these was the arm that they wore, and most of the coat of arm was created so you could know who was on whose side when it came to war. So who are those people in the kingdom of Morocco claiming to be the descendant of the Moors who are in the coats of arms of Europe family throughout Europe? So who are these people in Morocco? As we look at the coat of arms, these people are claiming to be descendant of these people of the coat of arms. Don't add up. In Morocco, these are people that claim to be Moors, descendants of these people of the coats of arms, of these high status people. Just to show you more coat of arms, more Moroccans who claim to be the descendant. Who are these people claiming to be the descendant of these coat of arms with melanated people of African descent? So it been some trading places going on here. And the Moors are waking up to knowing that we are those people of Morocco and that we are those people of the coat of arms. Here we have the coat of arms of Liberty Ordinance. So, Brother Abdullah, if you want to speak on this coat of arms.
Yes. In the coat of arms, at about 12 or 13 of them in Central and South America countries, you'll see a soft fez, a Moorish soft fez, and a coat of arms. In 15, Philip II, even the name Filipino, the name the Philippines, the Philippines. Now Filipino is named after King Philip. Okay. So named after King Philip. Named after King Philip. So someone says that they are Filipino. Oh, you're named after a European conqueror. So Filipino is not a nationality. It's not a pedigree, an ancestry, a lineage, a descent of their descent. That's King Philip, the conqueror. In fact, the former president of the Philippines, Duente, when he was president, he had this is on YouTube. He has 3 women standing behind him, and he made it clear that the people are morals and not Filipino. Filipino is named after their Christian conqueror, King Philip. So these issues have not been settled. These are unsettled matters that we're raising to the surface. These matters, you're talking about our history and has been buried for a couple hundred years. But we're bringing it to the surface because it has not been addressed on the world stage. So, and also you have the names of Portugal, Peru, Peruvians, Nicaraguan, Costa Ricans. Those are not nationalities in the sense of consanguinity, ancestry, lineage, descent, national origin, pedigree, genealogy. So I would say this to y'all. Do not ask our brothers and sisters what their nationality is. So why not, Abdullah? Because the word nationality in the international arena has been used in the sense of citizenship. It's been given a constructive meaning. So ask one of our brothers, ask our brothers and sisters who think they're Cubans, what is your genealogy? What is your descent? What is your national origin? All right, 1,000 years ago. All right, what is your descent tracing back 1,000, 2,000 years ago? Don't ask him what their don't ask our brothers and sisters who think they're Colombian what their nationality is. Ask them 2,000, 3,000 years ago, your ancestry, your lineage, your descent. Don't ask our brothers and sisters who think they're Nicaraguans. Ask them, what is your consanguinity, your genealogy, your national origin, your descent? All right, going back 2,000 years before the establishment of Cuba. Before the establishment of Cuba in the 1800s, Nicaraguan, Costa Rican, all right, before the establishment of these modern nation states in the 1800s, what were you? What is your ancestry, descent, and lineage, pedigree, parentage? This is major for us. We are the ones, the conscious Moors are the ones that can do this. Our brothers and sisters are afraid. Our brothers and sisters are Moors who think they're Cubans, Nicaraguans, Costa Ricans, Dominicans. They are not going to do what we're doing. They are afraid. They're afraid to be deported. You know what I mean? They're not going to do it. So don't ask them to do it. They're not going to do it. We have to lead the way. Once they see a national political governing, Moorish governing body, we will get their support. We will raise these issues. They they can't see fighting among us. They can't see, well, who has the biggest stick among us. They must see national political unity among us. We have the information. We will get their support. All right. So these, I wanted to place this in the perspective. This is power right here.
Yes.
It's power in a organized political governing body. It's not, all right. It's not powerful with Sister Amir Moore Bay on her own doing this presentation. Sister Amir Moore Bay is not on her own doing this presentation. She is one of the panelists of the upcoming May 18th Moorish Governance, Birthright, and Nationality Claim Conference. She's on the flyer. She is not on her own. Understand the power of unity. All right.
Islam. And as we see, Islam. So as I flicked through, as the brother was, Abdullah was speaking, I was flicking through the different coat of arms of Europe, and they all have our fez on them. So
yeah, these are coat of arms of Central and South America.
Yeah.
You said Europe. I may have misheard you.
Yes, I did. I'm sorry. I did say Europe.
Yeah, Central and South America. Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Cuba, Dominica, Haiti, El Salvador. As you see here, El Salvador. You also have Nicaragua. All right, Haiti, Costa Rica, Dominica, Cuba. All right, Peru. So these are, so you see the Moorish fast. Now, our brothers and sisters who think there's somebody else, Cubans, Nicaraguans, Costa Ricans, Mexicans, they're not that. All right.
Not that.
So they have not claimed their nationality. Hold on, say again. They have not claimed their nationality. All right. They have not drafted in their constitution more. So they have not claimed, they have not made blood right claims to the land. They are, so therefore the Spanish zone still exists. They have not challenged the Spanish crown. They have not lifted the Spanish zone. Brazil, our brothers and sisters who think they're Brazilians, who are actually Moors, have not lifted the Portugal zone because they have not claimed to be Moors. They have not drafted in their constitution that they're Moors. They claim to be Brazilians. So they have not to challenge the Spanish zones, the Portuguese zones, the French zones, the English zones, the Dutch zones. I mean, the Dutch territorial sovereignty, French territorial sovereignty, Portuguese territorial sovereignty, Spanish territorial sovereignty that has been overlaid through Spanish, English, Dutch, French, Portuguese conquest of our land. To challenge that, we must claim to be Moors.
Brother Abdullah
They
Bey,
have not done that.
Sister Amir, this is amazing presentation.
Thank you, brother.
Come from the background behind the curtain of production and give you salutations, because this is something that's needed, and hopefully it'll echo again and again. So keep doing it, brother Abdullah Bey. Seems like every show you doing, man, it keeps getting better and better. So I'm gonna Uncle Henky's going in the background because you rocking it now, man. You putting the drum beat to the minds. Islam.
Yes.
Islam. All right. So go ahead, sister. You have the floor.
Islam. So we're gonna move. So never forget your Moorish crescent. We see all the high status. That man. Why we wasn't taught about these crescents in school? And we also have family crescent. You can look up your family Moorish crescent under your last name. So we was never taught about these coats of arms, these family crescent of our high status Moors ancestors. But we're showing them here today, and we're just giving you a brief of it right now, so you can always go online and do your research. Don't just take our word for it. Do your research. Look for your family crescent, and it will be there. So we're moving right along. Who are those people of Europe wearing our Moorish fez, trading places with the Moors? Throughout our history, we have seen.
Let's stop. Let me stop there for it, Sister Amir, so we can go back to that picture of the.
Okay. Of the fez.
All right. So you see here. All right. These are, you have what's known as the ancient Arabic order of the nobles of the mystic shrine, now known as Shriners International, established in 1872, right, by Europeans. Sir Walter Fleming established the ancient Arabic order of the nobles of the mystic shrine. You see, there's 206 shrine temples in the world, each of them with Moorish names. You see, they have the Moorish scimitar, the crescent moon, the 5-pointed star, which is the Earth and Venus alignment. So the 5-pointed star represents the 8-year period of the Earth and Venus alignment. And the 8-year period, 5 cycles, 584 days. All right. The Venus transitions between the Earth and the sun every 584 days, 5 times in 8 Earth years. So when the 5-pointed star is not just a mere symbol, the 5-pointed star is the 8-year Venus and Earth and Venus alignment that occurs, that full Rosetta or 5-pointed star is the 8-year cosmological cycle of Venus. It's just not a mere symbol. All right. So they hijacked it, our culture. This is a stolen legacy. So we're
Yeah.
reclaiming our stolen legacy. Let me continue here. In 1911, 1919, and 1891, the brothers established the ancient Egyptian Arabic order of the nobles of the Mr. Shrine, and they used Egyptian names. In 1919, the local chapter of the local Houston chapter, Houston, Texas chapter of the ancient Arabic order of the nobles of the Mr. Shrine, that's the Europeans, filed an injunction against our brothers. All right, the local chapter of Houston, the ancient Egyptian Arabic order of the noble of the Mystic Shrine, that's the Prince Hall Shriners. The Europeans filed an injunction forbidding our brothers from wearing their own Moorish fez. Of course, the brothers don't know that they're Moorish fez, that's their Moorish fezes. Wear the Moorish regalia, use the Moorish names. The brothers eventually won this case, but the brothers did not win the case based on birthright. The brothers won the case based on the 1871 Act of Congress. 1871 Act of Congress deals with federal corporation. The brothers won the case based on that. They brothers did because they don't know that the feds belongs to them. So the Europeans still won. Europeans are still the winners because the brothers don't know that the Moorish feds belongs to them by birthright. Mm-hmm. So the Europeans are still in control. At the end of the day, the Europeans still won the case because our brothers at that time still were claiming to be Negroes. Our brothers to this day are claiming to be black, colored. So the Europeans are still the winners because at the end of the day, the brothers don't know that they're Moors and that the Moorish fez belongs to them by blood right. The brothers think the Shriners, our brothers who are Shriners, only wear the fez because they are members of the shrine. The brothers do not associate the fez as their birthright headdress. So the brothers who have sons will not. All right. Well, say a Shriner, a Prince Hall Shriner, will have one of these fezes on, and they have a son who's 20 years old, and their son watches us. So their son knows that he is a Moor by blood right. So the son wears one of these fezes, what I'm wearing right now. That's going to cause a problem with his father. So now his father is going to view him as as it's going to be what are you wearing that on? You know what I mean? So it's going to be uncomfortable now. You see that? The Europeans still won. All right. So I just wanted to present that. All right. Go ahead, sister.
Yes.
You have the floor.
Yes, and I want to show you the ancient. Here we have the ancient Tarbish fez called the caprice. These fez was here way before these monarchies was here still in our identity and trading places with the Moors. So here we see that one of our ancient statue of a Moor, and we see how they do our Moor statues and our ancient statues. They beat the nose off of them so they could steal the identity of them and tell you anything about them. So here we see our ancient statue of our Moabite brother with his fez on. Here go another ancient painting. So we ask ourselves, who are these people in Morocco? Who are these people in Morocco who claim to be the descendant of these Moors? This ancient painting of a Moor here, and the people on my left is claiming to be the descendant of this melanated Moor. Another stolen identity here in the Kingdom of Morocco. Who are these people in the Kingdom of Morocco, claiming to be the ancient Moors who created the Fez and who came with the validity behind the Fez? Who are these people? Who are these people sitting with our Fez? Here go our ancient Moabite brother, ancient painting over this painting here is from the 1500s of our Moabite brother with the Fez on. Now, who are these modern day Moors in the Kingdom of Morocco claiming to be the descendant of this brother, this Moabite brother? Here we go again. We're showing the daughter of American Revolution. I'm sorry. Here we go again with the daughters of the American Revolution, and we got our ancient Moabite brother with the Fez on. And these daughters here, they swore that they would never ever tell the Moabite mother who she are, so they can always stay in rulership over the Moabite mother, and that was their main job of their society, that their secret society was to never tell the Moabite mother who she was, and that she was the ruler of the land, and they never wanted her to know. So they created this Dar Society, daughter of American Revolution, to make sure they keep that secret from the Moabite's mother. And they also work with the Moabite son, making sure as we see a lot of our basketball players and a lot of our Moabite brothers that get hold to the fiat and the money, they are taught to place under their arm one of these daughter of the American Revolution, so they can never spread the wealth out, and so we can never ever move our communities out of the poverty state that they are in. Because if we had some of these brothers putting the Moabite woman under their arm, we could build our community, because she would focus more on her people. So when you're the daughters, they teaching their daughters to marry our Moabite brothers to make sure that we never have the resources, bringing back the resources to the community. So the Inquisition against the Moors. Sorry about that. Ian wanted to do his own thing. Here we go. Look at this. This is the Inquisition against the Moors. So you seen how these Europeans, they got together. They knew it was something they had to do about these Moors. So they created what is known today as the Spanish Inquisition. So here we go again. The crusade against the Moors between 1095 and 1235. Who are these people? Here we go again. We see we have the Moors against the Spanish Inquisition, and you see we have these melanated brothers who fought in this Spanish Inquisition against the Moors. So who are those people in the Kingdom of Morocco who's claiming to be the descendant of the Moors, who was prosecuted in what is known as the Inquisition against the Moors? So who are those people? Who are those people? They claim to be descendant of these Moors who fought in that Spanish Inquisition. These people don't look alike, don't seem like the same people. Here we go again. These people claiming to be the descendant of the Moors. So who are these people in Morocco claiming to be the descendant of the Moors? Treaties. Here we have a old painting of the Treaty of Peace and Friendship, 1787, between Morocco and the United States of America, which they left out America. As we look at this picture, let's just take a look at this picture for a minute and think about the treaty and who all the people that they told us that signed this treaty, and who this treaty was with. The Sultan of Morocco, and the Sultan pigmentation of the skin of the modern day Sultan we see today does not go with these people in 1787 that signed this treaty. The Moors that signed the treaty with the United States are melanated people of dark skin. What happened throughout the years? While we're looking at this Sultan that looked like he'd been whitewashed, represent the Moors of the 1787 who signed that treaty with the United States of America. Why do we have this? So who are those people in the Kingdom of Morocco claiming to be the descendant of the Moors who signed the treaty with France, English, Great Britain, Netherlands, Sweden, United States, etc., for the protection enabling them to expand their trade and commerce? Who are those people? So who are these people in the Kingdom of Morocco that we see sitting here with the United States? Where we see here a painting of a Black African descendant European of the U.S. newspaper from 1880s and 1890s of the Treaty of Peace and Friendship. This brother represents the Treaty of Peace and Friendship, and we have this Moor here with the United States, where with the Moroccan flag that we see to honor this treaty. Who is this person sitting with the United States, claiming to be the descendant of this Moor from 1880 and 1890? Who are this person? Who are these Moors? Here we go again. Another Moor here we have on my left, claiming to be the descendant of this Moor who's protecting the Treaty of Peace and Friendship. Who are these people on my left who claiming to be Moors, other protector of the Treaty of Peace and Friendship of Commerce? Who are these people? Who are these people? Here we have a Moor king of Europe who helped stabilize and who helped Europe and Spain in their education. So who are these Moors claiming to be the descendant of the Morocco? Of the true Moors, I'm sorry. Who are these people of the Kingdom of Morocco claiming to be Moors? We go to the Treaty of Granada, November the 25th, 1491. The Treaty of Granada, this treaty, I have the mic in the way, so could you read it for me? My mic is...
The Treaty of Granada guaranteed a set of rights to the Moors inhabitants, including religious tolerance and fair treatment in return for their surrender and capitulation.
Yes. So a brief history of the Moors in Granada in 711 and 1492, AD 711 and 1492, a group of North African Muslims led the Berber general to the peninsula area that are called Andalusia. So what led up to 10 years of war between Christians and Islam began like all other conflicts. It was a battle over religion, ideologies, domiciles, and land and resources. Here we have another painting of the bravery of African kings, Moulay Abdullah. Somebody else want to help? I don't want to butcher his name, but a battle of three kings in Morocco of 1778. Say in 1492, the defeat of the Moors of Granada was completed. After 10 long years of war, Catholics against Mohammedans, Spain recaptured Granada, which had been under successful Moorish African rule for 700 years. So who are those people in the kingdom? Sorry, my mouse seems to doing what it want to do. So who are those people in the kingdom of claiming to be the descendants of the people protected by the Treaty of Granada, November the 25th of 1991? Who are those people?
1491.
I'm sorry, 1491. Who are those people? Here we have Moorish Moabites. Here we go, modern day Moroccan. Who are these people that claiming to be the descendant of this Moabites? Don't add up. So who are these people? Claiming to be the descendant of the Moors. Who are these people claiming to be the
Oh, you skip by a slide, past a slide, go back.
okay.
Already.
Yeah, my
Gotcha.
hand move over my laptop and it just go. So
I
who
got
are
you.
these people in Morocco? They're claiming to be the descendant of the Moors. These are the Moabites going into Europe. Who are the descendants of these Moors? So who are those people in the kingdom of Morocco claiming to be the descendant of the Moors? That's the question. Who are these people? When we know that the Moors was dark-skinned people with dark pigmentation of skin, we see throughout Europe the painting, the statues. They don't lie. They show us who was the Moors. So if those was the Moors then, how the Moors changed now? How did descendant of the Moors become these pale-skinned people? Where did that come from? How did we get there?
You laying an excellent foundation here, so that this is irrefutable. This is great because you're showing images and
Yes.
you're showing
And
these these contrasts. This is really good.
yes, because pictures tell 1,000 words, you can't lie with the picture. Picture tells 1,000 words. And another thing about picture, it sticks in your mind. Mostly time when I'm doing my teaching, I like to show pictures because picture tells a great story, with these pictures. Because a lot of coming up in school, I never knew that we were such raw people. I never knew we had such raw bloodline uh, here in the United States, and not only here in the United States, but all over the world. We are the true Europe. We are the true European. We are the true Spaniards. We are the true Chinese. We are the true Mexicans. We are the true Arabics. These are
Mhm.
Arabic women and men that we're looking at that habitated Europe and Spain at that time, and they was melanated people. They was not the Arabics that we see in modern day times. So who are these people of Morocco that claiming to be the Arabics of the modern day time that stabilized civilization, that protected the treaties, fought in the wars? Who are these people? Who are these Moors? Who are these people of Morocco claiming to be the descendant of this Moor? This is a Moor that fought in our wars. Who are these people in the kingdom of Morocco claiming to be these Moors? Here we have Moor soldier from a Sultan court of Tangier, melanated brothers. These are Moors from a Sultan court with high status in their community. So who are these Moors in Morocco wearing our feds claiming to be those men of high status for the Sultan? Who are these people? And they told us that, and coming into the last part of the video of our of the PowerPoint presentation here, I ran across this picture and I had to show it. This is a boat full of migration of people that none of them on this boat is melanated people, but they told us that we came over here on a boat. And I wish I could make this bigger so you could see the skin pigmentation color of these people are all European people. Where are they coming from? Where are they going? Who are these people? Who are these people? So last but not least, I just wanted to share this scientific fact. The mic is covering my screen again, and I can't see it.
Scientists, alchemists, magicians, astrologers, and the founders of civilization, the teachers, the first teachers look just like you. Remind yourself to remind your children.
Yes. So I wanted to end the presentation with that because I think we showed I did a great job of showing that the founders and the teacher of civilization look just like us. So mothers and fathers and sons and daughters, share this with your children so they would know, because they would never share it in the school system that you send them to every day. So we have to share these things with our children so they can know that they come from a great foundation and that they can find their way back to it. All you have to do is educate yourself, get the knowledge, because we're in the age of knowing. So it's time to not believe, and the information is out there. Just a little research and you'll be amazed of the things that you can find and that you can share with your people. So with that, if there are any questions or concern, anything you would like to add, Brother Abdullah, this picture here is the last picture in the presentation.
This is awesome. Sister Pikula Kusa, Lee Kusa Hill, headdress fez nobles blacks are unaware of their birthright of wearing the fez. Sister Pikula Lee Kusa Hill is one of the keynote speakers of the upcoming Birthright National Acclaim Conference, 1891 Brothers, etc. Established ancient Arabic, had courts a case against the brothers in Texas from using their culture. Yeah, oh, it was 1891, Picola. All right. It was 18.
Okay.
That's established. Oh no, they established 18 ancient Arabic against the brothers.
Court.
Oh, that was 1891 case. I thought it was all right. She was giving me the year. All right. Thank you. So, fact, Sister Bacola will be back with us on May 6th. She'll be back with us on May 6th on Moorish Monday, along with two of the brothers that's tied to the Moorish Science Temple. She'll be with them on May 6th. That's May. I'll have next week. Missed that May the 29th. I'll have Sister Sasha, Sister Anitra, Sister Najma, Rashad, and I think Sister Alexandria Mu'il will be with here on Moorish Monday. Next Moorish Monday next week. We have Brother Al-Kanan. Brother Al-Kanan, awesome presentation for Cola. Yes, Al-Kanan is one of the keynote speakers. He was with us last week on Moorish Monday with Nakeem Bey and Raymond Edwards. Brother Al-Kanan, you'll see here, he's one of the keynote speakers. He'll be here on May 17th. So most of the keynote speakers and panelists will be coming to Philadelphia on May 17th. We'll have a meet and greet. It'll also be aired broadcast, the meet and greet on the 17th. You'll see live footage, the keynote speakers and panelists and also guests who'll be at the hotel will be interviewed live. You'll be able to see that on, that'll be early afternoon into the evening. You'll see live broadcasts of us being interviewed. All right, so leading into and then also the next morning on May 17th, that will continue. So I'm definitely looking forward to meeting you, Sister more in person. I met Al-Kanan. So I'm excited. All right. So once again, my books, to get my books, you see across the stream, all throughout the presentation, mooresandmainstreet.org. Go there, get my books, Moors and Masonry Part 1, Moors and Masonry Part 2, How Venus and Moon Rule, Etymology, Vocabulary, the Masonic Compass Square, the Connection, the Measurement, the Timekeeping, Illuminati, and Illumination of Mind. The Moroccan Post School of Government International Law is the sponsor. The Moroccan Post School of Government International Law is the sponsor of the Moorish Governance Birthright and Nationality Claim Conference. The Moroccan Post Moroccan Post Media YouTube page. You have the Moorish Treaty Protection of Constellations course, the Moorish Body Politic and Formation. These are free classes. We also have paid classes, but our free classes are on the Moroccan Post Media YouTube page. Go there, subscribe to the page, like the page. I also want to give a great thanks to Brother Hank. This is the Magnet Pyramid Crystal YouTube page. This is the Moorish Monday with Abdullah, Talib, Mosi Bay on the Magnet Pyramid Crystal YouTube page. Please like the videos, share, subscribe if you haven't done so. So until next week, all right. Next week I'll have four panelists. I'll have four panelists of the upcoming May 18th Moorish Governance and Birthright and Nationality Claim Conference. Once again, go to Abdullah Bey's Facebook page, also Quasi-Ill Facebook page, Pocola's Facebook page. Go to Okono's Facebook page. They have the flyer pin along with the Eventbrite link. All right, get your tickets now. Get your tickets now until next week. All right, till next week. Once again, I'll have four of the panelists next week. Thank you. I'll see y'all in Philadelphia on May 17th for the guests. I'll be at the hotel, also for the keynote speakers and panelists, and then May 18th, live and direct in Philadelphia. Peace, everyone.